Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you Game 2 in a matchup between EG's LzGamer versus Cloud. Game 2 taking place here in the Xel'Naga Caverns or on Xel'Naga Caverns. Cloud spawning as the red Terran player once again on the south side of the map. Meanwhile, we have LzGamer spawning on the north side of the map as the yellow Terran player. Now, Game 1 on Terminus Ray, a very fast game. I was quite surprised by that just because of how the game went down. Terminus Ray, much more of a macro style of play, but early Hellions into early Banshees, and I believe it was Cloud who just was not ready for it in time. And because of that, because Cloud wasn't ready for it, I think it was Cloud, it was now, oh, it's just so long ago. Yeah, Cloud wasn't ready for it in time that he lost that game. Hopefully I'm not getting my Terran colors confused. It was the one who was spawning at the 12 o'clock position. But yeah, this is Game 2. We'll see if we will have a Game 3 or not as this game takes place. Supply depots are being built, and now Cloud is just going to go ahead and mine away. We should be getting a barracks up in just a moment by both players. And as soon as those barracks come into play, the next key question will be whether or not we get any Vespene geysers, any early refineries down. The early refinery indicates that we will be going for a more standard tech style of play. If you don't see the refinery, it's most likely going to be double racks. SCV is now training as well. Cloud opting to go for a 14 refinery instead of a 13, just a slight delay, but it shouldn't have that much of an impact on the game overall. LzGamer should be training up a Marine or be adding a Tech Lab as soon as the barracks is done. Meanwhile, this SCV now wandering its way off to the north side as well, and just going to be doing some scouting. Now, Xel'Naga Caverns, a much smaller map than Terminus Ray, so there may be a lot more early aggression. Hellion play, Banshee play may be the main strategy that both of these players are going to try to go for. No early Reapers, instead early Marines in order to fend off this one SCV by LzGamer may get destroyed very easily just because of the timing on this. One Marine now trying to give chase. We should be getting another supply depot and then followed by a factory in just a moment as well. That Marine trying to get as much damage as possible, but Cloud not training up SCVs for a little bit of time. And now you can see LzGamer trying to pull away. Is it going to be able to escape? No, unable to, down to 3 hit points, and there it goes. Meanwhile, back here, we are going to be going into a second refinery before a factory. So it looks like LzGamer is going to be trying to go into Banshees, as that is the only unit that really requires that much gas. So Banshees may be coming in, Marines still being trained up, no bunker on the front, as Cloud now down over here trying to establish an expansion before the 4-minute mark. A very gutsy move, especially on such a small map. The longer this game goes though, the better it will be for Cloud if he's able to hold on to that expansion and carry that economic lead. Cloud now opting to go for a second racks instead, and now going into a Reaper. We do see a factory being built down over here, so it is going to be double factories by LzGamer. So double factory play, and that may mean that we are going to be getting Hellions once again. I'm kind of curious as to what is actually going to be trained out of here. We may get the Infernal Pre-Igniter research, as we are also getting the command center being built over here. It could be also a trick. LzGamer may try to train up siege tanks here while getting the Blue Flame research here, but no, it is just going to be double Hellions. So Hellions will be coming out of this particular factory and also researching that Blue Flame. Cloud about to be completed with this command center on the low ground, and now going for a reactor over here. So it is going to be double factories, one with a tech lab, one with a reactor. So that is going to be a lot of early Blue Flame Hellions to try to deal with. And that's definitely going to be a problem, as Cloud still training up Marines and does not have one Marauder yet. A Marauder with Concussive Shell, much better against those Hellions. And now that a Reaper is trying to make its way out, the Reaper may actually win in that battle against that Hellion. Hellion already down to 18 hit points, as the Reaper would have been able to shoot it down with one more round of attack. The Reaper has to be careful, though. At 22 hit points, that is a very expensive unit to try to go scouting with, as the Hellion now coming along that backside, getting some damage onto that Hellion there. The SCV now trying to pull itself over, and the Marine instead just going to hide itself there, and a Reaper keeping itself on the low ground. As soon as Cloud sees that there is not an expansion being built, he has to suspect that there is going to be a lot of units, and there needs to be some bunkers. If there are no bunkers by Cloud, those Hellions are going to be able to simply run straight by and get so much damage. And you can already see 4 Hellions currently supply locked. SCV is now coming over to repair, I guess, this one very low hit point Hellion. As soon as that Hellion is back up to full, these 5 Hellions are going to be able to deal just a load of damage as Marines now coming into play. Are we getting bunkers yet? No bunkers just quite yet. To supply depots on the far side here, as the Marines are still unaware of that sheer Hellion army just driving down the ramp now. Blue Flame and Cloud definitely in trouble, losing all of his Marines so early. And wow, Cloud just getting absolutely schooled by LzGamer here. Not realizing, not scouting, not getting the foresight, and figuring out what his opponent was going for. A real lack of scouting in this particular matchup was really what did Cloud in. Now, it is kind of curious to note that both of these players have a large amount of gas. I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of gas for both players to be sitting on. 500 gas, especially for LzGamer, as LzGamer hasn't trained one unit that requires any sort of gas at all. So perhaps Cloud did not even do a scanner sweep inside the base. If he was scanner sweep, if he did see the double refinery in play, he may have thought that it would have been many Banshees coming out. So perhaps that second gas was in play just to try to confuse your opponent, and also get a lot more gas in the bank for later Thors. If you want to do place down an armory, the armory would have been a very, very smart choice in order to, one, be able to stop a lot of Marines early on, and also stop a lot of, Banshees early on, as Thors are very effective against Banshees, able to shoot them down rather quickly with that superior range. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this best of 3 matchup between LzGamer and Cloud. LzGamer winning this series with a straight 2-0 victory over Cloud on Terminus Ray and here in the Xel'Naga Caverns. I will be posting up a Game 3, another anti-spoiler video, but it will be more tactics-based. I've been getting a lot of positive comments on my Game 3 anti-spoilers, but instead talking about game theory and my thought processes, as opposed to the absolutely high-level gameplay theory, but something a little bit more attainable, down-to-earth, you know, diamond level play or low masters level, as opposed to the crazy A class and S class that we're seeing in these particular games. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this 1v1 replay between LzGamer and Cloud here in the Xel'Naga Caverns. Tried to talk a little bit more so you guys wouldn't know when the game was going to end that quickly as well. Thanks for watching.